something for her to wear. I'll stay and keep watch. Guys, she's probably, if we let her go, she's probably gonna get, like, tentacle fucked by the painting.
Okay, I'll be back.
Anita disappears out of the room, leaving just me and our surprise guest alone.
You know, all three of us could have went into the room together. I just realized that.
Don't worry, we won't let anything bad happen to you. You're perfectly safe as long as you're here.
And where exactly are we?
Hell.
Oh, this is Anita's house. Her parents aren't around right now, which is why I'm here to keep her company.
That's just a perfect thing to say to a stranger that came out of a painting.
We're alone. Here's our social security number. We're completely defenseless and have no magical aptitude.
How did you get the painting?
That was, it was Anita's dad. He got it from some auction about a week ago, I think.
A week, huh?
Is something the matter?
Something doesn't feel right. I think I'm beginning to remember.
That's the 21st night of November?
Yes.
I stared at her intently.
Wait, in September?
After a brief pause, she continued. Her words caught me off guard.
Yeah, she's staring at something else.
I think
You can
you
clearly
are
she's
in
staring at something else.
danger.
Huh?
It's all a lie. We need to get out of here as soon as we can.
We need to get out of her? So we've just been double teaming Anita this entire time?
I guess so. You can help me, can't you?
Hold on, I don't understand what you're talking about.
The other world behind the painting. I saw them. That's where he's been keeping them.
Who?
The girls. They were put in about a week ago.
Cut to like a bunch of shadows watching like showgirls while girls plays.
About a week ago. Anyway, your friend isn't who she says she is. Her family has been kidnapping vulnerable women all this time.
A week? That's not true. I can't believe it.
It's true. Think about it. You said Anita brought the painting here last week. And with that, in that time, whilst I was trapped in the other world, I've seen other women thrown in there too. There's no other way for them to get there. That painting is the only gateway into that world, and your friend had it the whole time.
That's crazy. That can't be possible. Panic suddenly spread across the woman's face. She presses both hands against the sides of her head, as if to keep it from exploding.
You don't understand. You must believe me. We are in great danger. This grammar is terrible. They must have been doing this for years.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an English translation, so...
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Look,
I've known Anita for years, and I just don't picture her doing the thing you're claiming.
That's because she's been keeping the truth from you. You can't trust her. She didn't tell you about Hannah after all.
There it was, the moment where I could no longer ignore her words. My heart sank at the mention of my sister's name. How did you know that name?
How did you know that name?
Why did you say Martha?
Why's Martha?
Rachel, with a lot of Batman references here. Anyway, the other world is like a desert. It's vast and desolate, but there are other lost wanderers trapped. I remember one traveler there, a little girl. She said her name was Hannah.
Last name Montana.
Better than Alexis, Texas.
She wanted the best of both worlds. I feel a lump in my throat and my eyes well up. I never expected to hear news on my little sister ever again. Hope gripped my heart, and hope was exactly what I was afraid of.
She told me about you. Rachel, now I know who you are. She adores you and always believed you'd be able to save her one day. But she also told me about the one who made her disappear from her world. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now.
Sure.
Her name was Anita. She was a friend of her sister, and she betrayed her.
And she said her name was Anita Fart.
One day she waited for Hannah after school and led her away to a forest. That was where her family ambushed and kidnapped Hannah. She's trapped in the painted world ever since.
Like in Mario 64.
I'm sorry, Rachel, but your friend is evil. And don't you know, every villain is lemons. And now she had us both inside her house. We need to get out of here quickly.
At that moment, the bedroom door creaked open. Anita emerged.
So I'm late, guys. Make me afraid I go through my mess. I'm just a klutz.
She paused, only just detecting the tension in the air. I kept my back turned to her.
Guys, what's going on?
Tell me, Anita, what took you so long? What were you doing?
I was fetching someone to wear like he asked me to.
Was that all you did? Seems like an awfully long time for a simple task.
I said I'm sorry, alright? Is that what it's about? Are you mad I took my time?
And what about the painting? Did you really get it from an auction?
Yes, I already told you where it came from. Why are you asking all this?
The woman, she remembers something. All the girls have been disappearing. She said your family are responsible. You've kidnapped them.
Why would you fucking tell her that, you fucking idiot?
She's not. I don't think she's a smart protagonist.
I mean, she's choosing to trust the naked woman that came out of a weird painting that she feels weird about anyway. She's not exactly smart.
What? That's a complete lie. Why do you say that?
So you deny it?
Of course I deny it. Why do you believe this stranger?
Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence.
You know me. I would never do anything like that.
What about Hannah? Suddenly the anger was wiped off Anita's face. Her skin turned pale. I could see in her eyes she was keeping something secret from me. There was no denying it. Tears started streaming from her eyes. I couldn't stop myself from crying too. Oh my God. It's true, isn't it? You are a deviant art furry. You did something to her.
No, it's not like that. Rachel, I don't understand. Why are you talking like this?
You've been hiding something about Hannah, haven't you? Don't try to deny it. I can tell just from looking at you. Tell me what happened to my sister.
Okay, it's true. I saw her. I saw Hannah. I was probably the last person to ever see her. The day she disappeared at school, I was hanging with her friend's place and took the scenic route near the old forest. That was when I saw Hannah. She was one by herself, so I took her over to check if she was alright. She was in a gloomy mood and wanted to be alone. Looking back, I know it was the wrong thing to do, but I let her go into the forest alone. I knew when I was down I didn't want to be around anyone either, so I just left her. She just went missing, so I felt guilty. It could have stopped all this from happening if I just stayed with her. I know it's the same thing to do.
You left her alone in the forest? Why did you do that? Don't you know how irresponsible you were?
I know, it's stupid. I'd never forgive myself for it. Yeah, Rachel, I'm so sorry. I should have been there for her. I wish I could take it all back.
Why didn't you tell me before? You kept this all a secret. The police could have done something if you told them when you saw her.
I know it wasn't right for me to keep that secret from you. I really did mess up. You were going through too much. I didn't want to this come between us. I was afraid you would hate me. God knows I hate myself for it. I never wanted you to find out this way. I was incredibly selfish to me. I know I have to kill every day. Every time I looked at you, I felt regret, and I hated myself more and more, but that was my punishment. I lived my choices I made. Oh, the crap I've been feeling is all I deserve. I'm just so sorry, Rachel. I didn't mean to hurt you like this.
She's trying to trick you again. Don't be fooled. You caught her in her own lie already. You must see that she's hiding something more from you.
So that is it then? No more lies? This is what really happened?
Yes, I promise you. You have to believe me.
Do we trust her or not trust her?
Oh, fuck. This is a real big decision.
So, do we trust our friend who seemingly let our sister die? Or do we trust the crazy naked lady?
I don't know. Like, this is it could go either way in terms of expectations and horror things. Because I've seen horror movies that could, like, you trust the friend, boom, betrayal.
And they said
you trust the weird naked lady, obviously that's a setup for disaster. So, yeah, this is a tough one.
What do you say, Tim?
I'd say don't trust her just because I think it would be funnier.
I don't want to go funnier. Shut the fuck up.
Well,
okay, to be fair, that is fair. But, like, if I'm looking at it like a serious decision...
Oh,
Oh, that's tough.
I mean, they did say...
I'd like to believe in the power of friendship.
Okay.
But wait, to be fair, they said don't trust her, but they could have meant the painting lady or her.
I think...
Well, this is talking about Anita.
Yeah.
But Hannah said don't trust her.
I would say trust Anita.
Okay.
You're the deciding
Make a safe spate. So make a safe spate.
Okay.
You're...
You know, we can continue off here at some point.
Fuck.
You know, we can resume off here at some point.
Alright, so trust her or don't trust her?
I would say trust her.
Alright.
This is near the end anyway, so we can easily just go back and see all the
I
options.
still can't understand why you did what you did.
That
Wait, that was
me.
you. Wait, fuck.
I don't know if I forgive you for it, but I trust you.
Thank you, Rachel. I just want to.
One day we will settle this properly, but right now there's something more urgent we need to address. Our drama can wait.
Her nipples are gone.
I'm disappointed in you, Rachel. I told you she can't be trusted. Why do you go against my word?
I don't know who this woman. I don't know who this woman is, but she tried to turn us against each other. One thing is for certain: she's got evil intentions. We need to have each other's back.
Agreed.
Such fools. Ignorant. To the end. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Oh, we made the right decision.
Kick him in the balls!
Well then, let me shed some light on the matter. In a blink of an eye. Oh wait, no, that's...
In the blink of an eye, the woman's demeanor completely switched. I nearly jump out of my skin
Oh,
from the
Jesus
shock.
Christ.
Her sweet voice became coarse and venomous. The very sound of her words dissolved away any defiance. Her composed facade gave way to reveal her true self, a face of hate, anger, and malice.
Looks like Jeff the Killer a little bit.
Piercing eyes stabbed daggers into my very
Or,
soul.
what was that, like, Mimi with the eyes?
Yeah.
That,
With the bird legs and her
Yeah.
tits out. Yeah.
Don't say Mimi.
That was her name. What is it? Momo.
Momo.
Yeah,
something like...
don't say Mimi. It's not pronounced. It's called Mimi.
Mimi is her pet name. No.
Momo was Momo's name's the.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I thought you saying
Mimi is her pet name.
I thought you were saying Mimi as in like.
No, I know how to pronounce a meme, you idiot.
What, you mean a Mei?
Yeah, it's Momo. It was Momo though. I remember that. It had the weird little beak and everything.
I'd smash.
Piercing eyes stabbed dangers into my very soul. An unworldly sense of danger struck me as I've never witnessed hatred like this. You think you have the...
Oh, yeah, done.
You think you have the power to defy me? You know nothing of what you're dealing with. You're just an insect, and insects cannot escape my grand designs.
Still smash.
Ew.
If it wasn't clear before...
Nah, the nose is kind
There
of
was no
for me.
See, the fact that you can see the ribcage through the titties is like a problem. They saggy. She got mournful tits.
Sad, mournful tits. Like putting coins in a sock tits.
Build a casket and have a tasteful funeral.
If it wasn't clear before, there was no mistaking now that this was no ordinary woman.
Also, maybe seizure warning.
Yeah, I would say...
I'll put one beforehand with a little alarm.
Yeah.
Countless generations of evolution in the natural world could never design something that exuded such an aura. It can only be described as evil.
You will suffer such agony, the likes of which you could not comprehend. I will tear your flesh from your bones, rip out your tongue, snap your bones, stab out your eyes.
Oh, hey, the purple-shirted eye stabber.
You will beg for mercy, but there will be no end to the torture. When I'm through with you, you will have died 1,000 deaths.
The figure of the woman grew taller. Her shadow stretched until it touched the ceiling. Her smooth skin folded in on itself, revealing rough scales. Glistening eyes open up in random spots over her body where they did not belong.
Oh, so she's a reptilian.
A smile too wide for any human face displayed a set of sharp fangs. Right before our eyes, her elegant body melted away to a hideous monstrosity. A creature far removed from the gentle mask it wore before. As unreal as it was, I was living a waking nightmare.
Well, we're dead. Oh!
Oh, we're going full Eldritch on this bitch.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Tentacle anti. Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not smashing it.
You know the purple-shirted eye stabber. Now time for the purple-shirted eye fucker. Oh, so she looks more like Momo now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Uh-oh, Momo's on meth.
Oh.
You know,
Momo and Cthulhu had a fucking weird rape child.
because there's eyes and no nipples, I'm not censoring this.
I quivered at the formidable sight. My whole world felt small in that instant. The creature let out a sharp hiss.
Well, what is that thing?
How do you see? You had no hope in denying me.
Do you see?
No.
Do you see?
Yeah, get away from me.
You don't remember Do You See? The murder guy from the South Park with the psychic episode?
Oh.
Do you see?
It stepped forward in a challenging motion.
Am I clicking? Oh, I went off. I went off page. Yeah.
What do we do? What the hell do we do?
Do we fight it, reason with it, or run?
Run, bitch, run!
Josh?
You can't fight that fucking thing, and you can't reason with it. Fucking run like a bitch.
An invincible panther shadow. Perhaps I can.
I mean, if we
reason
run,
with
we
it.
might leave it behind.
That sounds like her problem.
That sounds like her problem.
Then that's how we die, because we get singled out.
Well, no, but maybe while it's ripping Anita apart, we'll have time to escape.
That's not... If you punch it, it might not expect anyone to punch it.
That's fair.
How the
It-
fucking...
it might not-
she probably absorb you into her skin. Where do you think those fucking eyes came from?
It might not expect you to punch it. It probably expects you to run. You know, it might expect you to run. That way, it's tentacles. You're not going to run far.
I don't know. I say run.
Josh, you want to fight it?
Parma wants to fight it.
I'd fucking fight it. Okay, now fighting it has given her VHS textures.
We fight it!
Get that thing. Are you crazy?
There's no way it's going to let us go so easily. If we make a run for it, it'll surely catch us. We need to face it whilst we're together.
We attack first, or let it take the first move?
Attack fucking first!
Well, no, but remember, in Yu-Gi-Oh, you can't attack on your first turn, so we'd be breaking the rules.
Shut the fuck up, Tim.
Attack first!
Okay?
For attacking, attack first.
Taking the initiative, I sprang forward, hoping to catch the creature off guard. It was an unexpected move, perhaps something it had never encountered from its prey. That was the hope, at least. Reality didn't always play out as planned. Before I reached the creature, it shot out a tentacle and jabbed me at the throat. The strike knocks the wind out of me, and I collapsed down to the ground below the creature. Clutching at my throat, I desperately grasped for air. I was suddenly thrust backwards, pinned to the floor as the creature came on top of me.
This is what happens when you fight it.
It would have caught your tentacles.
It's doing that anyway.
Its claws dug into my shoulders. A horrible face pressed against mine until our eyeballs almost touched. I saw myself reflected in the monster's black, harlequin eyes. A foul smell assaulted my senses. The creature widened its smile, stretching its lips way back, exposing an array of knife-like teeth. They parted like a guillotine being drawn. The creature's open jaws were all ready to clamp down on me. I stuck out both hands to suppress the bite, pushing against the misshapen head with all my might. Staring into the black void inside its mouth, I saw a fate worse than death. Suddenly, the creature reeled back. Anita had caught it unaware and launched a barrage of punches against the creature's back. She fought with a fury driven more out of desperation than anything else. The creature turned to face Anita. Her resistance suddenly died like a finger snuffing out a candle. An oppressive hand stifled the fight in her. The creature lurched towards her. Taking each step, Anita surrendered. With a sudden flash of movement, the creature snatched something from her.
Oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
A splatter of blood arced into the air. Anita's scream shook the heavens. A disembodied limb fell to the floor. Anita dropped down, clutching her left shoulder where the creature had just severed her arm. It kicked the disembodied limb to the side like it was a nutsack. Anita's tearful screams were a mix of fear and pain. The creature closed in on her.
Tackle it from behind or take a weapon. Grab her severed arm and beat her with it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to help Anita, but there was nothing I could do with my bare hands. I quickly scanned the room, searching desperately for something I could use as a weapon. My gaze immediately settled on a brass piece of sculpture on the dresser. It was small enough to wield and looked heavy. Perfect! I dashed over to grab it. The creature remained focused on Anita. It cornered her, removing it to deliver the final blow. Its back was presented to me. Without thinking, I ran with the sculpture held high over my head and slammed it hard against...
Why go for the back? Go for the head.
God, we really are stupid.
The force threw it off balance, but it continued to stand. I brought the instrument back and dashed it against the side of its head.
There you go. Open with that next time, stupid.
This time the creature flew across the room, landing with a heavy impact. I tried to stand before it could fully recover. I was on top of it with my weapon ready. The back of the creature's head was given to me. I raised the sculpture once more and thumped it down, cracking something in the process. It was my hand. Without pressure, I rained down a savage beating against the creature. The solid
How
pommeling...
much you want to bet it's like this is like all a dream and she's actually killing Anita right now?
Possible, or she's just like not actually hurting it. It's just waiting for her to be done.
That too.
I'm assuming this is the creature. So which of you wants to be it now?
I froze mid-action with my weapon paused in the air. The temperature suddenly went cold. Beads of sweat slowly traced its path down my face. A gentle voice came from the monster and touched my ears. The creature seemed to have disappeared and was replaced by a small figure. She lifted her head up as almost faint from shock.
Oh, it's
Anita.
sister.
Or oh yeah, that's also possible.
Oh.
Big sis!
It's a fake, it's a fake, isn't it?
Don't
Yeah.
hurt me!
Oh yeah.
Please stop hurting me! Hannah? The instantized
Now
my
spelled
little
with an
sister.
H.
Yeah. Begged for me. Well, because now she's Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
She's evolved. It's to show that she's an improper duplicate of Hannah.
Suddenly I felt as I was in a dream. The surreal moment caught me off guard. I feel a jolt inside of me like a cold hand wrapped around my heart. I choked back tears. Rachel! You're going to save me, aren't you? You promised you would! Please don't hurt me anymore! Hannah, Rachel, I want to go home! Please take me home! Don't you dare! Rachel, please! Don't kill me!
Kill her!
Oh.
Sororicide!
I shut my eyes and let out an inhuman scream as I smashed the brass object against my little sister's head. Through the tears, I saw her body slump to the floor. A deep cut opened at her head. I stared lifelessly off into the distance.
Oh, she's there.
My body shook with anger. How dare that thing disgrace the memory of my sister? I swallow away my sobs and pulled my ears away from the terrible image of my dead sister. Anita laid unconscious on the floor on the other side of the room, a puddle of blood dying around her.
Yeah, really, she's fucking bleeding out. You're in a catatonic state.
Kneeling by her side, I checked for a pulse. It was faint, but she was still alive. I quickly grabbed a lighter to cauterize the wound. Anita, it's me. Please get up. We're safe now. The monster is dead. We can get out of here now. We can get help. Just hold on.
Nope.
Don't give up on me. We said we'll make it out of here alive.
Have you seen Halloween?
The two of us. You can't leave just yet. After everything that's happened. Please. Hang in there. I'm begging you. Don't leave me alone. Just then a sign of life awakened from my friend. Anita slowly peeled her eyes open and let out a murmur. Anita, thank God you're alive. Save your strength, Anita. I'll get help right away. What? What are you saying? I pressed an ear close to her. Warning became clear.
Turn around, you dumbass!
You stupid bitch!
Turn around!
Every now and then I get a little bit closer. A flash of light red went then white. Something wet ran down my face. Everything grew dark. A shadowy figure raised something above my head. Another flash, the world grew numb. I didn't feel a thing. Everything felt like a photograph being developed in reverse. The details washed away. Objects receded into abstraction. Then everything was black.
She did.
Ending 47.
Well,
That's what happens when you fucking attack, you idiot.
hey, at least I We would have been fucking tentacle fucked in the ass if we ran away. Have you seen tentacle hentai?
Well, we can find out if that's the case. Remember, we made a save.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's try.
It seems trusting our friend is the right thing to though, because that thing's a fucked up little.
Oh, wait, did we save before that, or
We saved before choosing to who to trust.
Well, now we know.
Not necessarily.
I would say still trust her.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure you want to trust her?
Yeah.
Then run away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Skip through all this. Bad.
Yeah, we get you're spooky, very spooky.
Tentacle
Tentacle sex, we know.
Yeah, put your peni away. You're fucking a kid in a dick. Your disgusting tits.
Disgusting, greasy tits.
Your greasy, saggy old man jubblies.
Me. Alright, let's how much we need to run away. I feel like if we reason with it, we just call it sex slave.
Run, bitch, run.
Run away! Run for it! Super fucking run away! We turned and ran out the door. We were incredibly lucky to be positioned close to the exit. Otherwise, I fear we would have stood no chance in escaping. As we sprinted out of the room, I felt the unnatural quickness of the creature rushing after us. It was close! Anita's room was the nearest safety.
She's coming for the toes!
I rushed in with Anita following quickly. We both turned and slammed the door behind us just at the nick of time.
Or you just go out the door.
Or go into the painting.
The door frame shook as the creature threw itself at the door. Anita and I both braced against it as we tried desperately to hold the door shut. I saw the handle rotate, reacting sharply with senses heightened by adrenaline. I yanked the handle back upright, supporting it with both hands. Anita joined me whilst keeping her body weight pressed against the door. A spine-tingling sound came from the other side. A furious wail echoed in the corridor as the creature pounded menacingly against the door.
Josh.
What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Keep this door shut, we can't let it come in or we're toast! The monstrous noise continued. It pounded against the door like a battering ram. But still, we held on with our bodies pushing back. Thank you, lucky stars, this door opens inward. I don't think we could have held it off if it opened the other way. The screaming outside died and suddenly all was quiet. Anita and I exchanged a look of confusion.
What happened? Why did you go quiet all of a sudden?
You think it's still out there?
Yeah, no shit.
Anita pressed her ear against the door. A look of deep concentration spread across her face.
I think I hear something.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear that?
Oh, that was me. Shh. Listen.
The sound was faint at first, but there was no mistaking it. That sounded like someone crying. A little girl. What's the little girl doing here?
Wait, that was me. What's the little girl doing here?
Maybe she came out of the painting. Or maybe...
Oh.
Or maybe it's a trap.
She suddenly morphs into Admiral Akbar.
Help me! Help somebody! Oh God, I don't believe it. There's actually someone out there.
Oh my god, how fucking stupid are you?
This can't be real.
Rachel?
Oh my
Are
god.
you there?
I'm gonna die again. Because this bitch is stupid.
Please help me, Oni-chan! That voice. There was familiarity in the voice. I let her to gasp and I make the connection. Hannah, is that you?
What? No, can't be.
Rachel, help me!
Wait, no, your hand. Wait, who's Hannah?
I'm Hannah.
Oh.
Don't leave me behind again!
Don't listen to it. That's not your sister. It can't be.
I'm scared. Please save me, Rachel. I don't want to be alone again.
We answer the door.
Don't
Don't answer the fucking door.
It's a trick.
I don't know. It could be
No!
Hannah this time.
We saw how. No!
You're absolutely certain
Yes.
you don't want to open the door?
Yes.
What, do you know from experience?
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played this.
I believe you. You're not Hannah. My little sister would never try to lure me out to be killed by some monster. You need to try harder than that if this is all you've got. Rachel, you have to believe me. Just open the door. I won't, not for a creep like you. Sis, open the door. Just open the door, you fucking maggot. Open the door, I will kill you slowly.
Yeah. See.
Pour up your eyes out and tear the meat off your bones. I'll drown your fright in a pool of your blood. It really is, Hannah. The longer you delay the inevitable, the more I will make your butcher! Open the door now! The room descended to emptiness. Hearing the threat has left, Anita and I paralyzed with fear. All we could do was shake, a look of distraught, and keep that door shut.
Yes.
The sound of shuffling feet paced back and forth in the hallway. Sometimes it disappeared into another room, only to return a moment later. Now and then it would try the door, but we'd spring up to resist it.
Oh.
Some time passed, the sound of it moved away. The corridor was silent for a considerable time.
You have a window.
Do you think it's gone?
Where could it have disappeared to? Maybe it went back to the painting to rest.
Oh, wait, that was you.
I don't think so. I heard it in the other room.
Then what should we do? We can't stay here forever. Go get inside. We need to find a way out.
Window.
That would mean opening the door and sneaking out.
Oh, God. It's going to...
Hey, it's going to be all right. Listen to me.
I'm just scared. I can't cope. I think I can't get much more of this.
We won't have to. We're safe for a minute for now, Anita. I need you to be strong. I promise you we'll get out of here alive. The two of us. We'll make it through. I'll protect you, okay? This will all be over soon, but for now, you must be brave. If we each have each other's back, then there's no one who can break us.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you're here with me. You've always been so strong and always been a good friend. I'll try to be as strong as you.
That's good. Have you heard anything from outside?
No, I haven't heard anything from a while.
I think the last time I heard it was in...
Oh, it was you.
I think the last time I heard it was in my parents' room.
That's the last time I heard anything, too.
Maybe it's safe right now.
Oh, go out the fucking window.
Should we leave the room or not leave the room?
Don't leave the room.
I don't know. I'm always the one making decisions. You decide.
Okay,
I
he
just
leave-
said don't leave the room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't say something.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet, but we should wait a little more, just to be safe. Sit tight and keep listening. We continued to hang by the door. It was hard to tell just how long we spent there. What could have been a mere few minutes felt like an eternity. Fatigue started to catch up. Standing there bracing the door was exhausting. I felt my back ache all over. All the while, the world outside our door remained quiet. The creature showed no sign of itself. Anita looked at me with a question in her eyes.
Continue not leaving the room?
We are getting exhausted.
Yeah, there's a bed right there. Why don't they just fucking go to sleep?
Because then
the thing can open the door.
Then have one of them leave the door
But
braced.
only the two of them are strong enough to keep it closed. They're just girls.
That's sexist.
That's how they're putting it.
Alright, we'll leave the room. We're probably gonna die. It's fine.
I think we should try it. Let's sneak out now.
you go ahead. I'll fall behind.
Why do I always have to be the one to go first?
Because you're braver than me, I'll admit it.
Alright, just stay close, okay? I'll open the door a little first and take a look.
She's gonna sacrifice us.
I turned the handle as gently as I could and pulled the door open just enough for me to squeeze my head through. We lowered our voices.
Do you see anything?
No, it's all clear. Let me just take a look around the corner. I cautiously eased my upper body out of the door and peeked down the corridor. It looks safe right now. Come on. Let's hurry out of here. I crawled out the door, keeping myself small, distributing my weight as not to creak any floorboards. Anita followed suit and ducked low behind me. We approached the top of the stairs slowly, constantly on alert for signs of the creature. We were ready to bolt at any sign of it. I took the first step, planting my feet hesitantly
Creak.
before easing my body weight onto it. Feeling more confident, I began descending the stairs at a steady pace. I looked up at Anita and gave her a nod of encouragement. I could see now she was her trembling hands gripped the railings for support. As quietly as we could both go, we took steps down in rhythm. This is it, the point of no return. We were too far from the bedroom to abandon the plan. I focused on taking one step at a time, making sure to spread my weight to avoid making any sound. The bottom drew nearer. The front door is not far now.
The finish line is in sight. It fucking, like, removed the doorknob. A faint glimmer of hope returned to my heart.
God damn it.
In my excitement, I took a heavy step.
Dumbass.
The plank beneath me creaked. In the stillness of night, it resonated like a hammer drop. I turned to Anita. She returned a worried look. Behind her, dark silhouette grew larger. I locked eyes with it as it came hurtling down the stairs.
You did.
Run!
Run! I tugged Anita's wrist and sprinted like my life depended on it. I didn't turn back, but kept a tight tether on Anita. A whirlwind of shrieks chased us. I felt the creature's presence nearby. I ran like a maniac. Anita was keeping up, but so was the creature. We closed it on the front door. I reached for the locks and quickly threw the door open. The cold night welcomed us. I took a step outside and glanced back for Anita. She ran into my arms and let out a panicked cry. Right on our heels, I saw the monster. It was nearly upon us. I leapt forward like an animal. I fell back with Anita still in my arms. I shut my eyes, bracing for impact. But that moment never came. I opened my eyes and saw we were still lying on the concrete right outside. I expected the thing to be tearing at us, but we lay there helplessly on the ground. We should be dead, but here we were, without a scratch of us undisturbed. Anita helped me to my feet.
Look!
I followed her finger back to the house. There at porch, the monster remained. It lashed out towards us, but seemed unable to move forward. It was like an invisible wall was keeping it at bay. The creature was unable to reach us. I moved a little towards it, stopping just outside the boundaries of its reach. I dared to look in its eyes. Menace flared up in it. Its jaws snapped and spat. I felt like I was staring death in the face. While its hands were stopped by the doorway, the spit was not.
Ugh, it got my mouth.
Despite the relative safety, I could not help but feel frail standing next to this thing.
Now go.
Suddenly, the creature stopped. It instantly lost all interest in me.
Its boobies are pressing against the glass.
It turned and disappeared back inside the house, leaving me and Anita outside. We were free. We did it! We've escaped!
Oh my god, I can't believe it! Oh, I didn't think we'd make it.
I know, right? What a relief! Holy crap!
What happens now?
Burn the house down.
We should just get the hell out of here. I'd rather be as far from here as possible. Come on, we should get going.
Hey, wait. What about my parents?
Fuck them!
Huh?
What happens when they get pumped back? Can't let them go in the house with that thing loose.
Anita, we've just escaped.
My parents don't know what's going on. If we let that thing in there, my parents will be walking to their death.
Fuck them. They bought the
I have to
painting.
do something.
Just leave and come back. We return and destroy it through the house.
Don't go back! Jesus Christ!
Let's save, because she might go back and get herself killed, or...
This fucking bitch, I swear to God.
Anita, listen to me. We just barely got out of there alive.
I know, but you just can't...
Do you really want to go back in there? And what if we did go back inside? What can we do? That thing nearly killed us before. There's no way we can fight it. I'm sorry, Anita, but you know I'm right. We can never go back inside. We barely escaped this time. We might not be so lucky a second time round. Anita crumpled to the floor and began weeping. I gave her a gentle embrace. It was a tough decision to make, but deep down we both knew there was no way for us to fight back against the monster. After a brief movement, we got back on our feet and took a final look at the house. The cursed painting? Who knew where its rampage will end? We turned our back to the house and ran into the night.
I'm pretty sure you find a way to kill it in some ending, I guess.
Probably.
I feel like that's a happy ending.
Yeah.
I mean, they lived. I mean, fuck her parents, but like,
Well,
Dad bought
here's
the
the thing,
painting.
just go to Anita's house. You go to Rachel's house, sleep, then come back in the morning and wait for your fucking parents.
And like, hey, these things fucked up.
Hey,
Hell,
Dad, you know that painting? Yeah, it turned out it was like demonic, eldritch shit.
And if you didn't believe it, that's on him.
leave a fucking note. Like, there are so many options. Alright, so I'm starting to get fucking lightheaded.
Well, that high pitched scream.
Yeah, no, dude, that shit always hits me like a truck.
Anyway.
And you whine about me doing grovelly voices.
Yeah, because you do it constantly. I do it from time to time.
I'm with him on this, shut up.
Oh.
Alright, well, I guess we'll see you
Eh.
lovely people next.